A new era of crowning a champion begins today. 12 teams, one goal, one destination, the national championship and the drive for Atlanta. And it all kicks off tonight. And it begins where college football...
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the College Game Day, live from the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana. We have a lot of people in mind today because tonight is going to be a first big game of the night. Now, when we tune in that game on tonight, this all down to this. Whichever team wins this game will head on to face on Georgia at the All-State Sugar Bowl on January something.
The Battle of Indiana will commence this Friday between Notre Dame and Indiana.
Game Day, live from South Bend, Indiana, is built by the Home Depot. Proud sponsor of college football's premier pregame show.
Let's go. It is 1 degree above freezing. 33 in South Bend. The sun is peeking through. It's going to get a little bit colder tonight. You're expecting upwards of 80,000 people in Notre Dame.
Wow, 80,000 people. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the ESPN College Game Day, live from the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana. Welcome. Welcome and welcome.
Desmond Howard, Kirk Herbstreit, Nick Saban, and Pat McAfee. You know what they did here, Pat? What's that? Typically, final exams, which is a really big deal here.
Yeah,
they're over last week. But they pushed them back a week. They moved the move-out date of the dorms until Sunday so that all of these people could be here for a home playoff game.
Whoa! There are a lot of people everywhere.
About what Notre Dame means. You know, I've never been here in my entire life until Game Day was here a couple years ago, and we had the biggest crowd in the history of Game Day, and it didn't really make sense until you feel it. Football is radiating through these old-ass buildings here. Don't do that all night.
I mean,
Don't do that all night.
but Crimson and Creams are adopted team when I do.
Oh,
that's coming. Don't worry.
So that's the thing here. You know, it started with 133 teams vying for one of these coveted 12 spots for this 12-team playoff. And it came down to 2 teams in the great state.
Let's enjoy this.
Kicking this entire thing off.
I don't think we might not gonna watch more 1 or 2 today, unfortunately, but I think we should.
Because when you grow up in this state, the Hoosiers might be your basketball team, but Notre Dame has always been your football team. Until this year, Hoosiers said, get the Catholic school kids out of our house. We're Hoosier fans now.
Oh, no, no.
On a magical run, and I am so honored to be here. The best year of college football that it's ever had is about to have the greatest playoff it's ever had, and it all starts right here in front of Touchdown Jesus and his beautiful Irish people. It's an honor to be here. Woo! This is Indiana Jones. Kirk Herbstreit's been on 14 planes since yesterday. Desmond Howard is making decisions that are going to change lives. Reese, you've had no flubs all season. Stanford Steve has been winning. Our ratings are higher than they've ever been. It's an honor to be a part of college football and college football greatness, and that's what this place is all about tonight. Woo!
Wow, everyone's gonna be so excited tonight, including me.
We got 4.5 hours.
4 hours today. Herbstreit's got a beard. We don't know if he's going to shave before it gets to Columbus or not now. I didn't shave.
Uh-oh.
We're going to take you right up to kickoff. About 4 hours today. We have 3 more hours tomorrow morning from Columbus. That is when Lee Corso will join us before the Ohio State-Tennessee game on the banks of the Potomac.
Uh-oh.
It's electric here, but there's a little bit of a pall still sort of hanging over Columbus.
And tomorrow, this college game day will be live at the Columbus, Ohio at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be very kind of too early in the morning.
Good up front as anybody that's coming off the Michigan game. Will Howard have time to make plays downfield? Emeka Egbuka, of course. And then for Tennessee, it's all about Dylan Sampson, SEC Player of the Year. His ability to make plays, to take the pressure off the pass game, and Nico, essential.
Hey, Clemson, Texas, did you guys know that Klubnik and Ewers played in the Texas High School State Championship game together? And Katie won the game. Man, so this is the second time these two guys are going to meet, and you know that Klubnik can throw the ball, and he's really dangerous with his legs, too. But if he decides to run the ball, he better look out for this guy named Andrew.
They are everywhere, all over. You know what I mean? Because I was like, what is going on rapidly?
My favorite player in all of this tournament.
Look at this little band.
Watch out for a college football playoff game in Happy
The Red
Valley.
Coat Band.
Can Penn State finally win a big one after close losses to Ohio State, then in Oregon in the Big Ten championship? Their offense was able to move against Oregon, which has certainly helped them
Red Coat
against this
marching
SMU
band.
team. They're great against the run, but are they good against Singleton and Allen? Penn State needs to get after Kevin Jennings because what he has done for this Mustangs team since becoming the starter has been electrifying. SMU obviously makes it in, even after losing in the ACC championship. They have a lot to prove. Nittany Lions, SMU, tomorrow at noon.
And then tonight in prime time, Indiana and Notre Dame. And you know, first North, the Canadian, unfazed by cold weather, nearly 10 yards per attempt. But you have to watch out for this Irish defense. They've got 5 pick sixes this season. Nobody in the country has more. Indiana's been able to run it well behind Justin Ellison and Tyson Lawton, Jeremiah Love, and Riley Leonard. Lead a Notre Dame offense that has 40 rushing touchdowns. They score a touchdown basically every 10 rushing attempts, and they're facing an Indiana defense which leads the nation in rush defense. Now, all-time comparison, there's really no comparison.
Whoa.
Notre Dame's won 959 games. You see those 714 losses? More than anybody in the history of college football. This is an AP top 10 matchup, but we are focused on college football playoff seeding. But for what it's worth, Notre Dame has played exactly tonight 100 more top 10 games than Indiana has, and Indiana is 1-71 against AP top 5 opponents all time. But the thing, Nick, about this playoff, for years people have talked about access. So you've got Indiana losing his program in the history of the sport, SMU coming off the death penalty 40 years ago. Couple of smaller schools outside.
And coming up after this will be the Pat McAfee's 250,000 kicking contest.
There's so much excitement in college football because of the 12-team.
And also coming up, there will be Kurt Cinetti and Jeremy Love pregame interviews. That's coming up after the kicking contest.
I've been in the game for a long time, and I coached back when the media picked the national champion.
The AP or the UPI.
And also coming up, there will be live performances by Oz the Mentalist.
Playoff. So we kept searching for a perfect system. And the 12-team playoff is so much better, even though it's not a perfect system. I think we'll continue to improve it. But so many more opportunities and so much more excitement about college football this year with the 12.
And also coming up, there is going to be Kirby Smart and Dalbo Sweeney will join the show.
Travel to other conferences. For instance, the SEC always talks about how their environment is. Come down here to the SEC, experience it. Well, Tennessee has to go to Ohio State tomorrow night. It's going to be freezing cold. Ohio State's going to try to play a physical brand. Tennessee can match that. Will they be able to do it in the freezing cold conditions? First time that we've seen that happen in the playoffs in a long, long time. Then you think about Clemson and Texas.
Yeah, man.
Dabo Swinney and Clemson, they've made the playoffs 7 times, which is second most all time behind this guy.
Also coming up is going to be celebrity guest speaker will be Shane Gillis will join us the game day today.
Very comfortable in these types of situations. Sark in Texas, we'll see if they're able to, do what they're supposed to do.
You know, it's funny you mentioned how comfortable Sweeney is, right? Because they were a team who was out there they weren't going to make it, right? But then Miami traveled up to Syracuse, and Syracuse beat Miami, and then Clemson's in the ACC championship game, and now they're in the playoff. I love the fact that now there's not a lot of pressure.
We have 4 games we line up for today and tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to be packed. Because why? Because Penn State will take on SMU, Texas will take on Clemson, and then also a big game tomorrow night. That will be Tennessee versus Ohio State game. All those broadcasts are going to be between on ESPN, ABC, ESPN2. Now, for ESPN2, be watching it by a field pass with the Pat McAfee show. I definitely will tune in for the field pass with the Pat McAfee show on ESPN2 by tomorrow night. But tomorrow evening is going to be a whole good one.
Good running backs. They got plenty of skill. And on the other side, I feel like we know Riley Leonard. We watched him at Duke. We watched him this year. He's been taking steps in the right direction, but this will be different. Better defense. He's going to have to make plays not only with his legs, he's got to make plays with his arm tonight on the run. Guys like Bo Collins are going to have to separate.
Yeah, but I don't know who made the decision to have.
And the winner of this game tonight will take on Georgia at the All-State Sugar Bowl.
I'm glad you made that point earlier this morning.
So that's how it goes. And also the winner out of that big game tomorrow night will take on Oregon at the Rose Bowl.
And Joe Theismann said, listen, I don't go to a lot of games, but Notre Dame with the history here, he said, if you ever can put the first
I
time
don't think
ever
I cannot watch Home Alone 1 and 2 today because
so like Joe Theismann, Tim Brown, one of my favorite teammates from the Raiders, Tom Carter.
Because next week is going to be our last chance to watch all these Christmas movies, and that's going to be doing it. And that's how it's going to be.
With you all the way up into kickoff just behind our set at Notre Dame Stadium. But right now, we've got some breaking news. It just ended College Game Day, and the great Pete Thamel is here for that. Pete, what do you have?
Three sources deep in the grotto told me there was a call from Touchdown Jesus to Mother Nature for today. He said, cancel a white Christmas. We need a white playoff game. And the star of the show this weekend in college football, this first weekend, is going to be Mother Nature. We're going to start here in South Bend. 2 inches fell overnight. You can see the snowy tree behind Kirk's head there. State College, Pennsylvania, still flurrying as we speak. Kevin Jennings, pack your leggings. Columbus, Ohio, no snow yet. Still a little bit wet there, though. If Tennessee plays, it's 25 degrees at kick tomorrow. It'll be the coldest game they've played at kick in a half century. Some poor Tennessee intern looked all that up this week. And finally, Austin, Texas. We don't care about them. It's going to be like polo shirt weather. That's no fun. So we're going to go full circle. They entrusted me with this pointer here today. I went fishing with Riley Leonard back in July for opening week of game day. Everybody remembers. Coach Saban, very critical of my casting when we came back. So I'm going to challenge Riley Leonard. We're going to go ice fishing. If Notre Dame makes the college football final, no criticism of the cast. You just drop it right in the hole.
Yeah, he's got a most improved.
Wow.
There's nowhere to go.
Wait, he looked like Joe DiNardo with the Doppler there. I really respected
That's the only big future that we all need. If since EA Sports College Football 26 is still in development this fall, that's another big future that they really need in the game. But there another thing what they need in the game. What they also need is ESPN license and scoreboard. That's how it works.
Can you make some noise now? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, as a wise man once said, you got to give the people what they want. That's right.
Amen.
College game day is rolling inside college football.
And coming up, when we get back, Bill Belichick will join live.
Look into his history in the NFL and how that might translate into.
And now he just.
Giant. Ryan Day coming off the loss to Michigan. I went to Columbus for a sit-down with the Buckeyes coach.
And we'll be having fun. Well, maybe not.
Moving forward, always. Ultimately, the goal is to make the playoffs and win a national championship.
We'll discuss the future for him and $250,000 here.
Yeah, college football playoffs. It's cold. The conditions are going to settle in, but I think an Irish kid's going to knock one home. And then we got another one tomorrow. Could be an expensive weekend. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Look here. You got that.
This guy's fun size.
Terrible tap. Terrible tap. They got these.
And we'll be right back because they're having some more fun on this big, big day today.